In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I decorate like a pro. We've got gyms, secret rooms, lots and lots and lots of hotel rooms. We've got an arcade, indoor outdoor pool, what could have been the best stage ever, and probably some other stuff as well. And I'm going to be using these 3 massive buildings in order to show you that. So come with me as I decorate these 3 buildings. As always, don't forget to smash the like button, and join membership, etc. So if we come through here, close your eyes because this is the wrong building. My last video, you would have seen me decorate all of this. I guess I could do another showcase of it at the end. Let's just take a shortcut here. Oh, no, get stuck there. We're going to be starting off with this room up here. Now, this is a waiting area with 2 toilets either side and something secret behind here. So before I show you what's behind this door, I'm going to start building and hopefully inspire you and show you some of the techniques that I used. And then I'll do a quick showcase of this area and the secrets that are behind here. You don't want to miss it. So this is a massive empty space. Of course, we've got to start by building the walls and a doorway to access the bathrooms. And obviously the same on the other side. Not everything always goes right first time though, so let's try that again. Right, so this door is going to look a little bit better. This is going to be to our secret room, which you'll find out short. Okay, right, never mind. Let's try that again. This will do lovely. So I spent ages building this bathroom out. I thought it was going to look really good, but looking at it, it just looks really awkward. And I'm going to have to probably redo this as well. Because there's no actual door on this bathroom, I've decided to put cubicles in. And I've had to evenly space them all first, which is a good idea if you want to have some of them open. So I'm going to open this one up here. And then I'm going to quickly put the sinks down. But there might be a problem. It might clash. So yeah, look, I'll have to destroy that. And I'll put an open one over here. Obviously, you have to place it first to make sure that you get it in the right place. Here's a pro tip. So the toilets don't actually sit central inside of the cubicle. So what I've had to do is I've had to place down a balloon and snap the toilet. Not snap it, but hover the toilet over the middle of it. And it off centers it. And this way, look, you can see left, right, 3 studs. It goes bang in the middle, which I wouldn't be able to do if it wasn't for that balloon. So I'll show you again real quick. And that's such a good hack because now you don't have to worry at all. If you want to set something off like half a stud or 1 stud, whatever it is, just do that. Anyway, should we check out what we've done? Why is the HUD so big? It's another bug in this game. This game is just riddled with bugs. Anyway, so obviously, let's rewind. So if you come up these stairs here, this is the nice seating and waiting area. If you're queuing to use the toilet or you're queuing to go inside here. Whoa, literally, this is it. I've just done some cubicles, one of them open, some nice yellow lighting in here. You've got your sink and a giant mirror. To be honest, it's kind of all there is. It's nice and simple, I guess. And it uses the space well because you've got the door here and this stuff right here out of the way. Whereas before, I think I had it here and it was just all an awkward mess. And also these cubicles, again, like everything else, are so bugged. Look at this. I'm just doing a number 2 right in front of the door. Nobody wants to see that. Come on. Right, let's move on to this next room here. I'm gonna do a quick speed run of building this control room. This is crazy. And there's another little twist in here as well, but I'll talk more about that in a little bit. Also, if it wasn't obvious, these are literally just identicals. They are twins. These people have been in these cubicles for a very long time and you can't even access this one. Anyway, back to what I was meant to do. Just a little side note, I was trying to get my other account to join the game so I can get some cool POVs. Yeah, sorry, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to watch the back of me the whole time. Stupid game won't let anybody join. So this security room is going to have 2 offices for the big daddies of the building to keep in charge of everything that's going on downstairs. We need some vaults as well, which are going to contain lots and lots of chests to make sure that all of the profits and the money that we've stolen, earned off of other people's gambling, they have somewhere to be kept safe so no one else can break in and steal them. And if they do break in and steal them, it's the security rooms and everyone's going to see you, okay? If you didn't understand what I just said, don't worry because neither did I. Screen, we all scream for ice cream. Air conditioning and more screens. Of course, it's a security room. We need as many as we can get. Oh yeah, just finished taking a big whoa, hold on a minute, settle down. Okay, so that's enough building. Let's actually have a look. Oh, this is looking good with a dark ambiance, so you can see the sun coming through. So this is what we've actually built. Obviously, as you enter, we've got the main desk here, which is looking over all the computers. The lighting isn't great. Is it nighttime? No, it's day. It's overcast. Never mind. We've got a big desk here with a telephone for emergencies. We've got 3 seats. So we've got 1 person in the middle and 2 either side with a dual setup and that. Nice little fan here. Obviously, we've got we've got the 8 cameras. These will just be displaying what's going on downstairs. If we make our way to the left, we've got these nice little section areas to separate the room. Got a little sink area for the staff, of course, because they're going to need to wash their hands and have coffee. It's very important. Here we've got one of the locker rooms, one of the giant safes. So we've got a chest and we've got a chest here. So it's all nice and locked up and they're inside. Why is the HUD so big? There's so many different sapphires and rubies, emerald, amber, all that sort of stuff here. And this one, we keep the gold and the silver in, or the iron. And above, if we run out of money, we've got some giant golden llama statues we could trade in. With a bit of light in here, just sort of tucked away to sort of brighten the room up a little bit. And then if we come all the way here, we've got a double door, which takes us through to one of the big boss's offices. Look at this. He's got his nice chair here. This guy doesn't like computers. He's got his books, so you can sit here and interview people if they're naughty boys and girls, or if they want a job or something. I don't know. And of course, he's got his own water supply because he doesn't want to drink that peasant stuff. Empty bookshelves because we haven't actually employed anybody to fill this role yet. So if you are looking, we do pay 10 V-bucks an hour. And you can put whatever stuff you want there, and some filing cabinets here. And because I'm a bit of an OCD freak, I've done exactly the same on this side. However, wait, is this how doors work? This guy likes to have a laptop, so we've got a laptop. Okay. Looks like we're hiring 2 candidates now. And again, you get your own water supply. I don't know why I'm saying supply your own water thing. We've got more storage here. We've got the cool servers as well, which maintain all the data. And just some more empty chests here. And actually, because it's harder to dump your inventory, in fact, let's see if that's still a thing. Hey, they fixed it. For a while, I was just loading this up with stuff because I just needed to empty my inventory. And that is more. Oh, we've got paper here. And, oh, I thought there was stuff up here. It's obviously been stolen. And why is this light so dark behind it? But yeah, that's it for the security room. This is pretty much everything in here. So I guess we should go and look at the next place to build. But before we get to building, I got to confess, I've not actually finished the build. Oh, there we go. Will it work a second time? Oh, what's happened here then? So I've just checked the side of this building. So if we look here, this is in the center of this pillar. Come all the way along and it's off. Oh man, I've got to rebuild the whole side of this. I've royally messed up. Ah, would you look at that? Fixed itself. Thank God for that.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go. So this building stood right behind me is going to be the most incredible festival, nightclub thing you're ever going to see. Cannot wait to show you the process and how it looks when it's finished. I've got to redo all the floor and all the internal walls, and to be honest, it's really boring and you don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Let's skip past it. And there we go, that job's done. I've saved about an hour there. Right, so we're going to start building the best stage in Lego Fortnite. There's going to be flames, there's going to be so many different instruments, and we're going to start off. I looked at the prefab for some inspiration, so I've basically copied that. Actually, I'm not going to lie, I've pretty much copied it. And we're going to do a black background, and we're going to do some uprights, obviously fill the ceiling in as well, even though it's already indoors. I don't know. It's going to work though. It's going to look great. Do some more uprights, and then if we come all the way over to the front bit, we're going to basically do the timber frame all along, like how they've the actual stage, how they've got it, and we'll add some ladders and things in later. So let's fill in the floors, and then we can start with the fun stuff like decorations and instruments and all that. I can't wait. Complexity every time. Why is it not? I've not even built that much. Why is it not letting me just place what I want to place? Right, let's do a showcase then. Oh, it's dark and it's raining, and that's exactly how I feel. This is literally it. This is all I can show you because I had no idea I was going to hit complexity. Apparently it's like 4,000 pieces, but that can't be right because surely between these two there's not 4,000. I don't know. But yeah, look, complexity spreads all the way from here all the way to about here-ish. Anyway, though, for the last bit, we have got so much to get through. I don't even know where to start. In fact, I do know where we're going to start. We're going to start on this kitchen-y area, the reception desk, and this waiting area. Let's go. Whoa, I just hit max rank and became the modernist. What is going on? Damn, I'm going to smash through this like a master builder. Although, we don't have any game audio, so that's, I guess that's a sacrifice that I get when mimicking a silent YouTuber. Despite the lack of sound, we're going to carry on. So we've got to build the wall to divide the front half where the lobby is in the back. And because of the height of the build, I actually couldn't get anything to go from the floor to the ceiling because it would have been 2 studs off. So I decided just to put some rails up there just to cheat a little bit. The reason this happened is basically because I decided to lower the building right into the ground and not have enough room for the floor. So I had to shift up by like 4, and it's made a right mess. I won't be doing that again. So we just placed down some vending machines, and this area is just going to be for information desk. If people are in the lobby and they just want to see what activities and things are going on, or bus times or anything, really just make it up. Now we've made our way over to the little food area. We're gonna have a sink and a fridge. Oh no, we're back to the seating area. Jeez, we're just now we're putting lights. We're literally rushing all over the place to get this done. Do you know what? To be honest with you, in a few minutes, in a few seconds, I'm literally just gonna show you a tour of this. But now we're just placing down some food tables. If you didn't notice, it just jumped about because I keep changing my mind and everything. So let me finish placing these chairs and we can go and check it out. Okay, we're back and we have calmed down from that rampage. And the best part is We have audio. We can actually hear noises again. That's good because that was very annoying. So if we go into the lobby now, because I couldn't place the floor, I've had to place down a mat here to make some sort of meaning for this giant cutout. I've also added these beams in for more support because this would just fall down. That actually doesn't, I don't know, it'd probably be all right. I mean, it's Lego and it's physically impossible for it to fall down. Anyway, so you would come in here, you would check in. Unfortunately, there's nobody available at the desk. It must be quite late. Yep, it's nighttime. Right, let's see if there's any staff there now that it's the morning, and no. But we have got some nice artwork to look at, which I did have to spread out evenly, which was a bit of a pain. And if we make our way over to the left, this is going to be the waiting area if you're waiting to use the facilities that are behind this door. Or if you just fancy getting a snack, looking at a cool lamp, feeding the plants. Wait, hold on. Feeding the plants doesn't even make sense. Watering the plants, you know, you wouldn't do it. Nobody goes to an establishment and waters the plants. And then if you have any questions about things to do, you've got these little information terminals right here that you can consult. And yeah, the seats are quite nice. Obviously, the theme is very colorful. We've got pinks, blues, greens, teals, all that sort of stuff going on. And to be honest, after all the time building, actually doesn't seem like there's that much. But trust me, I've done a lot. We're going to go through these separation barriers here to the kitchen. It's a bit of a maze to get around anywhere. So let's go grab our tray. And then we've got our spoons and forks and whatever, probably. I'm not really sure what's in this one. Ice cream, nothing at the minute. And we've got some more colorful blocks here. Again, no food items, so I don't know what we're serving here. I don't know what's being cooked, but there we go. We can enjoy some yummy plastic. I'm sure it'll be plastic. And then we've got our fridge here, got a little bin, got the sink to wash our hands and our dishes. Well, actually, it's more of the staff's job to do that, but you can do it if you want. And then we can put our used stuff here. And I mean, that's literally it. Through this door, I won't show you me building it, but it's some stairs that go up and around. These are pretty cool. I just did this by getting lots of stairs next to each other with a 16 by 16 here. And of course, there was no rails that matched. And actually, if you look at the rails that are used, they're supposed to be blue. Oh, wait, no, they fixed it. Hey, they fixed the colors. Before these were green and these were red. So yay, that's good. Anyway, let's close this door. When one door shuts, another opens, and this is going to be our gym. It's very dark in here, but I will show you how I built it and what the thought process was behind it. So let's get into that. The thought that I had was I wanted to add something different that I've not really seen anybody do. And I remember a while ago, there was a Star Wars event where they had the lightsabers in like a boxing ring sort of thing. So I came up with some ideas for how to build a boxing ring. And I was going to use the fence pieces that you get with the Mos Eisley set. I think it's a Mos Eisley or it's the Imperial one. It's one of them with the 3 lasers, but it doesn't actually work. It'd be way too bulky and it would just, on the scale that I'm doing, it just looks silly. So I've decided to use the new Oro's artwork barrier things that you get that you can put like artwork behind and it stops people going and touching it. And to be honest, I think it actually turned out really well. We've also got an arcade upstairs, but what I'm going to do for now is finish off building the gym. I'm going to turn the volume up on the music a little bit just while I montage my way through the gym and maybe a bit of the arcade, but the arcade's just clutter everywhere. And then I'm going to do the showcase of everything that is left because I'm getting sick and tired of building. Got him. Right, so this is the final showcase. There is no montage. Get bamboozled. I couldn't be bothered with that. That's just way too long. So this is the festival bit. We've seen that. Tick that one off. If you've seen the last video, if you haven't, shame on you. Go check it out because I'll be showing you all of this roulette stuff and even this interactable. Oh my god, it's actually in the right place for once. Fortune wheel, that's what it's called. And again, there is another floor. We've got the music, everything, and there is just some beautiful sights to see. Anyway, I've already shown you this waiting area, the bathrooms, so exciting, and all the stuff over here. So let's go and see what we've just been building. In fact, while we're here, let's just leave a tip to the people on stage. Oh no, I'm starting to pick it back up again. No. Oh, look, a nice present on my doorstep. Cheers, mate. How'd you like that? I'm going to eat your children. Right, so again, I've already shown you the lobby. Let's just close the door. Let's skip. Left or right? Which way should we go? Let's go left. Let's go check out the gym. I didn't show you everything, but again, this is another interactable feature. You and a friend can get... Why is it so dark in here? There we go. That is pathetic. Right, I'm just going to re-equip this just because I'm too lazy to freaking put the lights down. So this is an interactable boxing area. I say interactable. You just need a friend and you can fight each other to the death in here. It's only small though, but I don't think they're that big in real life anyway. And if you want to just change teams, you can just hop over. So then as we come in, we have got the 3 water areas. So you can thirst your quench. And then we've got the punching bags, which are like rock solid, so I wouldn't recommend using them. Pull up area, which we can't actually use. We can stand on it though and climb over here. And then over here we've got the bicycle. We've got the treadmill, which is also interactable if you want to walk on it or run, but I don't have time for either. I am sweating through my armor. And then under the stairs, we've got these weights. This is all part of the Supernova Academy. If you didn't get that pass, you won't have this. These grey tiles are supposed to be a mirror, but they didn't look very mirrory to me. Got the little chest area, chest workout area. I'm actually qualified as a personal trainer, so I should know what this is called, but I can't remember. Got your bench press, your chest thing, dumbbell area, and that's kind of it for down here. Although there is a bathroom, which you can also climb over. Now, it's a bit strange. It's more of like a school locker room thing. No, that's not right. It's more of like a prison bathroom because you've got showers where there's no curtains. You can imagine there's a curtain to cover you up, but basically anybody can see you showering. But I'm fully clothed, so it's okay. And then again, we've got more cubicles because we're limited. There is another set of cubicles. Why just jump straight over that? There is another set of cubicles that you can get, and they're from some other set, but they don't really match. In fact, let me show you. Yeah, these ones, they just look grim and boring, and they just don't fit the area. And then also we've got this sink as well, of course. That's pretty much it. So that's it for here. If we go upstairs, we've got a bunch of hotel rooms. I'll show you them now. So if we go up these stairs to go around, we have got the arcade right. So like I said earlier, there's a lot of clutter here. There's just so much stuff. So if we make our way to the first big set of stairs, we've got the basketball area, the basketball hoop game. This is one of my personal favorites. I actually love these in the arcade. We've got our motorbike racing and 4 of them, so you can do 4 players. But we can turn this off because we've got, it's still just dark. The lighting's so bad in this game. We've got a pinball machine, 2 of them, some other throwing game, and a little whack-a-mole as well. Or in this case, whack a brown paintbrush. 4 pool tables, because 2 and 1 is never enough. Multiple people can play. And if we want to have a fight with pool sticks, then we can. We've got the air hockey bit here. I had to think about what that's called, because I actually forgot. 2 of those, facing each way. Got giant teddy bears on top. Then we've got our knockoff Mario Kart. I actually don't know what this is called. Llama Corn Rally is what it's called, and you can't even sit in the seat. How disappointing is that? It's got a lever on it as well. 2 of the instant win. Well, actually, these things are rip-off. You never actually win. There's a little arm machine that comes down and picks stuff up once you put money in. And then we've got our first 3 rooms. Now, not the best rooms because they're right next to the arcade, so I can imagine it might get a little bit wild in here in the evening when you're trying to settle down.
Okay, let's go.
But it's okay, because if we go in, you've got a window. Yeah, there's nothing really good about this room, and it's totally empty because I couldn't be bothered to fill it in, I'll be honest. And here, oh, no window. It gets even worse. Can it get any worse than this? Let's see what's in the next room. An electric chair and a torture table. An insane amount of light. This, you cannot get any worse than that. Although, on the bright side, it is better than the other rooms in the fact that you get a window and also a balcony if you want to make a quick exit. I said if you want to make a quick exit. And here we are in the lobby. Although there's actually little privacy if that's the case. But anyway, let's not worry about that. It's an indoor balcony. How good is that? I was stuck in a door. Oh my god, clothes. And some fish that I definitely just went and caught. Oh my god, I put the same one twice. How have I done that? It's now nighttime again. And this is just more rooms. Although these are actually more luxury rooms because... Okay, I've not finished building this either. Go over to, this is a double room. I've literally got very lazy and didn't finish this. It's basically like an apartment, really. And there's so many windows. And one of them actually even has a bed. Technically, this is a triple one because there's 3 doors to this one place. But there's a bed there, so that's always good. A bed is generally the minimum you expect when you book a hotel. Right, so now we're going to take the shortcut down the stairs. Ouch, the leg breaker. Let's go up to this one here, and we're met by a wall. And through here is the pool. Again, I showed you this in the last video. No, there's no water and you can't swim in it. That is just the way the game is, and it's just a big plastic pool. But these are the VIP rooms, so they even look fancier in the entrance. As you go in, you are greeted by this nice star. Not the biggest room in the world, but it does have potential for an upstairs if needed, but I think the stairs will probably take up too much room anyway, so just enjoy the high ceilings. And this one has a wraparound window, so you got a lot of light coming through here. Finally, the last room. Basically, this is actually massive. This is the biggest one. You can even have your own little bathroom here. But I mean, that view is crazy. But this is it. This is everything. These are now pretty much finished. So as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash a like, comment to let me know what you think, and catch you in the next one.